Who's recording?
I am.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't need to be streamed, Tom.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to oh shit.
Hey,
Uh,
it's not a big deal, so
all
don't worry
right,
about
all
it.
right. We won't worry about it. I'm an automatic now, I've been, all right. Oh,
Too
shoot.
too much of that Christmas cheer.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Let me go here and make sure I close
Ho,
the,
ho, ho.
I want to close that. No, meeting YouTube. Yeah, close that one. Boom, and then get back to this one. Boom. All right, so I will call this meeting to order at 1:09 on the 6th
10,
of
10,
December.
10:09.
Oh, excuse me, 10:09.
Talk
I
about
I
like
being
have
on
it.
like
autopilot.
Have
I
it.
said,
We
like
must have
I
got
do
him
not
up too
like
early in the morning.
oh no, I wake up at 5 or 4, but I don't change is a big deal for me. So anyway, 10:09. And I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I think okay. I think this is it. Come on, share that one. What? Please let me do
There
it.
we go. There you go.
Do you see it?
Yes, we
Beautiful.
do.
Yes.
Wonderful. So this is our agenda for today. I'm going to get better at this as soon as Ken's here. Back. And then I'm going to be happily retired. Trust me. Trust me. No, so I'd like to call this meeting to order. Uh, we need a motion for that?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
any additions, deletions, subtractions, corrections to the agenda? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion. We do to accept the agenda as it is.
I'll move. This is
Mary moves. And a second, please.
This is Lisa. I'll second.
And Lisa seconds. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? None. Hearing none opposed. Minutes from the last meeting. Are there any additions, subtractions, blah, 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 blah? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
This is Lisa. I'll move that the minutes be accepted as presented.
Lisa moves.
I'll
Second,
trivet. I'll second.
and Al seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
And opposed? Hearing none, we'll move on. Electronic business, Bob?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do. Oh,
But
no.
now I'm trying to think, what was it that we had the controversy
It
about
was
a couple weeks
obviously
ago?
really important.
Huh?
He just said it was obviously really important,
Yeah.
but
No, hold on a second.
You sent out a text for us to look at our email, and now I can't remember what the subject was.
oh crap.
Uh,
Oh, I
That was
remember
just about
getting that
time and
text.
date, though, wasn't it?
Yes, I thought reference to the meeting today. But I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. It was
It- it-
about changing the date of the workshop and whether we should change the board meeting dates and all of that. So
Correct.
that's what
Correct.
the electronic business was about.
yeah, you're right.
And we voted on it. It's been accepted, and right. Is there any other further action we need to take?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we
I don't
had
think
a
there was
motion and a
ever a
vote.
vote
I
as
think we
such.
just settled it, kind of,
Majority
like
agreed.
agreed.
yeah.
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 Hey, Bob, I've got all the string of emails on that. I'll just make some up and send it over to you.
Okay.
I'll make something
I like
up.
that.
Well,
Didn't you mean summarize precisely?
yeah.
Oh
That's
my
exactly
God.
what he
Here
meant.
we go. Here we go.
Positive. That's
Hey,
All
maybe I ought to
right.
try AI on it.
Yeah.
Uh,
My AI, talk to your AI and we'll sort it out.
Okay. All right. Next, membership. And the membership report is, where is it? Da 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 da.
Lost 6 more.
Uh,
Minus 6 for November.
are you seeing the membership report now?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, now, okay, yeah, and down to nearly 200, but that was what we were maybe speaking of not that long ago, that we'd be broaching that point. Any discussion about this, anyone?
You know, seems to be a trend, you know.
Only thing this odd number of the month is if you go way down to the bottom,
Right.
we only had one person pay online.
Only
Really?
one. Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
Not that the number has been big,
Right.
you know, I mean, most months it'll be, you know, somewhere 5 to 10,
Right.
uh, but only one, that's unusual.
Could is our portal, I mean, I never use it. You know how I am.
No, it's working okay. It's
Okay,
just,
yeah.
uh,
That is a trend then. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
well,
It's
what bothers me is if Ken's talking about getting everybody paying online, that's not a good
Oh,
sign.
what is that going to do? Absolutely.
Uh,
Well,
Well,
maybe
it's also the difference between being optional and being required.
well, that's
But
true.
will that be a deterrent? I mean,
let's ask the members
general
at the
meeting?
meeting, or just send an email that says, "Hey, we are considering going to this process. How do you feel? What is that? Does that impede your membership?"
Yeah. Yeah, good idea, Mary, but I think why don't we wait for you and Ken to develop the bigger picture?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah. I
sounds
mean, but
good.
it's a good
Yeah,
idea.
you
right.
and Elaine, in case I don't know if you knew that, since this is Rich's last meeting, I mean, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Reese's last meeting as the
Yes.
secretary, and then at what point does Bob has offered to
Too sweet.
become secretary, kind of on the condition that I volunteered to do membership.
Too sweet, Bob just said earlier. It happens.
It just
Well, I
happened.
become secretary January
Yeah, Bob was
1st, which
elected
means
Right,
secretary.
right,
I
Oh,
have
that's
to, I
elected. I'm
resign
sorry.
from
Yeah.
membership at the end of the month.
right. But go on. He says he'll help, so.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Jesus,
I gotta, so I have
I'm
to
just
keep,
putting that out there.
you know, somebody has to keep it going until
Yeah.
Ken and Mary
Oh,
get going on
decide on
whatever they're
what
going to do.
right, the new.
and that's an assumption that the board will appoint me to
Yeah,
do that.
and you know, like so the big difference will be that I, as far as the board, I'll be voting as the secretary, uh,
Ah,
and Mary, you'll be voting as membership.
Right.
all right. Are we good there?
A thought about going. I know Bob mentioned waiting until more January when Ken is back, but a thought I have on going electronic, on mailing in, and I think, and also membership. Any members that we might be attracting in the future, I would think would be of an older demographic that also would be a less skilled demographic. So anything we do as a club perhaps should be as simple and laid out as possible, and not presuming much of a
Right,
body of knowledge.
right.
I
But
agree.
this
I
is
think that's been the
has
trend for
been
quite a while.
Yeah.
right. This has been something that we've been discussing, and I think that likely us talking now is really just talking because Ken's really the lead on this. And so that's going to be his point of view will be a large determinant, I would say.
Okay.
You see
Oh,
him?
I'll throw in an
Oh, what the heck
observation.
is Pete here? Holy crap. Or is this Pete O'Donnell? No. Huh. Anyway, go on, Bob. Excuse me.
I'll throw in an observation. As you know, I live in gated village. It's everybody's over 55, and the majority of the people are in their 70s and 80s, and a lot of the stuff here, uh, ordering things from our bistro, paying for
Yeah,
activities.
yeah, yep.
Yep.
All these old people love using their plastic
Um,
cards so they don't have to go and get cash,
right,
or
Yep.
they don't have to
right.
write a check.
Yes, yes.
And I'm a good example. I I stopped and got a In and Out yesterday and got a burger, and I that's probably the first time I've paid cash for anything in maybe 7 or 8 weeks at least.
Right,
I think most people, Bev, are used to using I mean, if they buy anything on Amazon or
Right.
however they're going to
right.
find out about us. But again,
I
probably,
don't I don't
Well,
see
I
it as a big problem.
yeah.
yeah, I
Let's
still use my checks a fair amount. I mean, I pay bills by bank and in person, but sometimes
uh,
working through the electronics, it seems I've sometimes find it faster to send. I mean, I when I got the reminder for this, it was almost faster to do a check than to pull up the computer and figure out how to do it and pay it online.
right. Well,
I,
but again, I'd like to table this until Ken's here because
Sure.
really we're
Yeah.
uh, um
yeah.
it's Ken's opinion is going to be paramount in this. He's been the lead, and I mean we could make determinations, but we would still have to vote about it. But I really believe his input's going to be critical, as per how it's going. At least that's how it's been heretofore over the last few years. So,
Elaine, did you have a comment?
Yeah, but if we're going to table this discussion, I don't know. I'll say it now. I do think there are people our age who are not electronically savvy, who still want to pay by check, who still want to receive a notice in the mail about their membership dues. I think we're still, not everybody is like us who are somewhat technically savvy. So
Yeah.
that's it. That's what
Elaine, I agree. Notifying people that they're due to pay. I don't think we can drop that, not one bit, but because people just don't remember from one year to the next.
As long as we're on the subject of the new membership system, I think my greatest concern about it is the single point of failure, which is Ken.
Mm,
Let's say that we were doing it now or had,
correct, correct.
switched a year ago. Ken has been out of town for 4 months. The system decides to hiccup and wave its paws in the air. How you going to get it fixed while Ken isn't available? That's my, I think, overriding concern.
Well, what
Hence my
about he's already doing
valedictorian
it?
speech.
He's already doing it in Sun City with the Mac group there. He's
Yeah,
been
but
gone.
they have the problem that because I live in Sun City, belong to the Mac group there. They have a group of, half a dozen very, very, very technically qualified individuals that
Okay.
can pick
Point
it
being,
up if Ken's not available.
train he's trained people to take care of things if he's not there.
I won't say that, Bob. I don't know about that, but there
Oh, okay. But
are
well, I,
several
something,
individuals that are as knowledgeable as Ken is, and I'm sure they could pick it up if they had to.
yeah. Anyway, I think we said, Thomas said, let's table this until whenever,
Mhm.
because we have a lot of things to cover here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're done with membership and we will move on to treasurer's report. And Lisa, I couldn't find your email with your thingy on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's see if I know how to share screen.
Oh, wait, let me make
Can I make a suggestion?
yes.
Here.
Table the treasurer report until we go to the budget, as it's all kind of ties together.
That's fine with
That's
me.
fine with
Do we
me.
hear any dissent?
Nope.
No
Sounds
dissent.
good.
We will move on until we come to that in the budget. Website systems operations.
Other than I've been working a little bit on rearranging the website, there's
Okay.
nothing else going on.
All right. Anything else anyone have out there? Very well. General meeting issues. I think the parking's really becoming a problem. We need to get a larger parking lot. Let's borrow the Kmart. No.
Yeah.
Better
Somebody get
lighting.
some better coffee, you know?
Well, and better lighting in the parking lot. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
All right. Do we have any?
That reminds me, I got an email from Carol. I think, is that her name? The lady that was doing the coffee when we were having meetings.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
she still has
Oh, the coffee.
equip. She was wondering what to do with it.
Didn't we mention that last
A
time?
month or so ago, and I thought we said it would be good to go or donated
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever she
Yeah.
wants.
Mhm.
because we're not going to use it anymore.
Or if we
that's
start
okay.
getting together 2 years from now, we'll just buy a new one.
By noon,
Yeah.
and yeah, absolutely.
Or
Probably-
somebody will bring one for the day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very. So that covers that. We'll move on. Workshop facilities issues. All right, I say hearing none, we'll move on, correct?
Well, I would
Oh,
just
no.
record that we had to move the date and leave it at that.
Okay, yes, the date has been moved to what, next
The 13th.
13th?
13th, yeah.
Okay. And for the first Saturday. Yeah, it's going, what? It's a new day. No. Very well. Old business. None listed. Any out there? Seeing none, we'll move on. New business. Changes to board in January. I guess we could officially discuss it, but what would be the
Yeah.
pleasure?
We know what the election results are, so by then Ken will be back, and we'll move on with the new year, and
And we'll
play
welcome
musical
Elaine
chairs.
officially.
Say
Right.
goodbye to Mr. S. Thank you for your
Yeah.
service.
I've already,
Yes, Bob.
That too.
yeah. And of course, I said it earlier, sir, even though I said you couldn't leave. Oh, very well. Review of 2026 meeting dates.
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
don't I have a suggestion, other than looking at what January's is, why don't we table that for the next meeting? The new board to take that on.
Take care of it.
Yeah.
What say ye?
Should we just have the entire discussion there, or should we so we have some suggested date revisions for ready for discussion? Essentially, what we're talking about, the reoccurring Thanksgiving and Christmas
Yeah.
holidays, right?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be an ongoing concern year to year, I would assume. So maybe next year's board can maybe going forward we can just make that as a regular deal, so it doesn't come in as any surprise to folks.
Well, we also have to deal with like July 4th is the first
Is it?
first Saturday. Yeah.
Wait,
But I mean,
Mr. McDonald, we're having a board meeting. We'd love to have you continue. to be with us, but the the Saturday meeting has been moved to next Saturday.
Thank you very much. God
Oh,
bless you.
sure. Thank you so much for being
What
here.
happened was on my phone, all of a sudden I got a chat and you were talking.
Oh,
Ah,
oh no, that could be a bad morning. Oh, so I just wanted to let you know. Thank you so much.
See you next week.
See you next week. Oh yeah, you beat me to it. Okay, where were we? Oh, the dates. Do we want to table? We're speaking of tabling this discussion
Sounds
until,
like a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
since
mean, other than taking a look at the January dates,
all right,
Yeah,
so
they are upon us.
January, I don't even know where January is for me.
I'm looking at a 26 calendar. I don't see any problems in January.
Yep, fourth Wednesday looks good.
Okay.
What Wednesday?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The first Saturday is good.
What day is the first Saturday?
The third,
Seventh. Oops, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Here, a third.
okay. Now,
Yep.
Ken will be back, correct?
Yeah, he's back December 20th.
Okay, excellent. All right, because I may not, I'm going to be out of town for the first, working. So I likely possibly may not be here.
And we have the tentatively scheduled, the in-person lunch is for January 15th.
Oh, okay. I'll put that down. Good. All right. Oh, 15. And I'm
Yep.
neglectful. We're doing it right now. Duh, the day I woke up now. All right, very well. So that new system membership payments, we've already talked about that.
yeah, and I suggested to Bob that he put it under new business just to get it on the agenda.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
All righty. Anything else out there?
Oh, I know what the other part, my other thought was on that was, do you guys want to make it so not rather than a new business, make it a report?
Oh, the new membership system,
yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good idea.
payment system. Sure.
and it would be just a monthly report until it's
Facility.
accomplished.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent. That sounds good
Sounds
to me.
reasonable.
Anyone have an objection to that?
No.
Hearing none, I'd suggest that we do that. And then,
A question, are we done with the review 2026 meeting dates? Sorry.
No, we're
yeah,
good.
we're going to review them next
Oh,
month
okay. Okay,
at the
sorry,
board
missed that.
meeting.
I was looking at a calendar.
Yeah, we reviewed the dates we reviewed for January for the 4th, Wednesday. And of course, the 3rd has already been reviewed, and we're gonna go with that. And
Yeah,
then
I was just
at that
noticing
point.
July 4th is the first Saturday, so, but we can
Correct,
deal with that
Mary
Yeah,
next
yeah.
had
January.
mentioned
Oh,
that that was a complication. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So July, November, and December, those are the months
Right.
that were problematic, and we'll take a quick look at those and hopefully
Come to
resolve
some-
them quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any other business? Hearing none, I
I'll
go.
move we adjourn the meeting
Like,
and
second
go to
Al.
budget.
Yep.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, meeting is adjourned.
Oh,
Now,
oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. We have to say a big thank you to Bob Ress.
oh,
This is his
Woo-hoo.
last
yeah,
meeting.
meeting,
and,
yes.
Yeah.
We said it earlier.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Bob. Well, I said it
Thank
earlier
you, thank
before
you,
anybody
thank
was
you.
on.
Yeah.
It
Appreciate
has
your
been-
effort.
It has been a fun and interesting, and sometimes frustrating, 12 years.
Nature of the
but we
party.
Wish you all the best of luck.
Well,
Are-
thank you.
Well,
Go
you will
ahead.
be
you-
missed.
You're staying for the budget meeting, Bob?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. We'd like your input.
Anyone else? Lisa, you're no.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Was my hand up? Sorry.
No. I guess I don't know. The little thing highlighted your square, so I thought that was it.
Oh.
Anyway, nonetheless, okay. Now I actually don't have the budget agenda in front of me. So did I neglect to get one or
Well, it came through on Wednesday.
oh crap.
So let me see if I can
I think this may
share
be
my
the time to
screen.
turn the meeting over to Lisa.
Okay, so first,
Okay.
Thomas, you have to stop sharing, according to what I'm reading here.
Okay, I'm stopping sharing.
And then
Boom.
I'm gonna try sharing.
Okay, let me make sure I got you as are you a co-host?
She doesn't need to be, I don't think, to share.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm
It says I'm screen sharing. Am I in
That's your
fact?
screen. We
Yeah.
see your screen.
yes, we do.
Okay. All right. Now I know I put this in a place where I could find it,
Oh, there it is.
just in case. Okay. And I don't know how to get that little green thing, all that stuff in the middle. Do you see that?
No,
No, we see a
My
beautiful
dock. Oh,
budget
look.
report.
You drag it down. Duh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Learn something every day. What can I say? November was a very quiet month. Thank
so
you all
Lisa,
very
can you make it bigger? Pretty
let's
small,
see, let's
at
see.
least on my laptop.
Yeah, go to full screen, maybe.
Okay. Enter full screen.
That's better.
That help?
Yeah, yeah,
Helps somewhat. Can you still make it a little bigger?
yeah.
Uh,
Or just zoom in.
zoom in and
Yeah,
pick a number, right? Well, there's
yeah, better,
That's
That's
better.
better.
Much better. Yep.
I feel like I'm an optometrist. Is that good? Is that
There you go. I like it.
You ever get to the point where you're like, I don't know, you come over here and look at it, you know? Okay. So we brought in around $440. Obviously, most of that's membership. Big dollar in interest, yay.
Mhm.
But our expenditures were fairly low also, except for Pete presenting at the general meeting and at the workshop, which is a total of $500. And the door prizes at 200. Everything else was very small. We have the ongoing reimbursement to Bob so that he can have internet so he can do all the wonderful things for membership. Bought some postage, it looks like, and that software is Quicken, which I use
Mm.
to do the budget reports and keep track of the bank, basically. It's just a check against the bank. So as of November, the end of November, we have total funds of, well, roughly $26,700. So, any questions? Any answers?
So this is the report portion of the, as
Yes.
opposed to the,
This is not the budget building.
right,
Yeah.
okay.
This is just the monthly report.
Looks good, Lisa.
So, there's that.
I will have a question, but I don't know where it comes in.
Well,
It's just about on the, and it's where you did a wonderful job of where you proposed your methodology, but under other services and instructor reimbursements and
mhm,
for like the first and third Saturday workshops where the person
right.
gets a token amount.
Yeah.
Should I ask my question now or while I'm
We'll
involved
be
with it?
going through it line by
We'll
line.
go through it line by line.
Okay.
So but the important thing is to remember that question.
I actually did old school, printed it out and wrote a note.
Because if you're me, you won't remember it.
No, that's why I printed and wrote. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, how do I get out of this? Oh, that comes up. I click that off. I come back over here. I come up to, let's hope this is it. There it is. And we're going to do the same
full screen.
full screen. Let me see if I can find that this time. Where is it on?
View,
There.
view.
View.
A little green round dot in the upper left. Does that do it?
And I better bring
Oh.
that up a little bit bigger.
Who knew, Elaine?
Hey, I know something that somebody else didn't know. Wow.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
I don't like
how
full
is that for
screen.
everybody?
Yeah, I don't usually like full screen, so we'll do the other one.
Helpful.
That's another, I'll test that.
Is that legible for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I tried
Wow.
to, when I sent this out, I sent out the normal sheet that we see here, and then I tried to send out in English, believe it or not, that is English that I was typing, some methodology on how I got where I got. And
Yeah, that was really good, Lisa. As a newcomer, I found that really helpful and
thank you.
clear.
Well, it helped me because after I put it together and then I was typing some of this out, it was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's not what you did. That's not the number you came to. And had to search back in. Um, but again, I'm merely the person who presents a number that's a starting point. I have no emotional attachment to any of these numbers. My feelings will not get hurt upon questioning or, anything like that. So wide open, folks. This is for all of us to try and put together. I just develop a starting point, and they're only numbers 0 through 9. So put them together however you want.
So
When
you changed, I mean, you proposed that we would go down to about 184 members that
Yeah,
we can count on.
well, as an average, I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
means the beginning of the year, you'll have a higher number at the end of the year. I hate having membership as the first one because it's the most complicated one.
yeah.
Um, so let me start with just on the actuals. 2023 and 2024, those are 12-month actual numbers.
Hmm.
2025 only through November, only
Hmm.
through this last budget report.
Okay.
So those numbers are going to go up. So if you see in the estimate when we come over to the 2026 proposal columns, if you see under the estimated that, well, that number looks bigger than last year, that doesn't make any sense. The estimated's for 12 months. And so it's a little bit of a mixed basket of eggs here, but
Yeah.
luckily we don't have a lot of line items, so it's not so bad. So my madness behind the membership was, well, first I wanted to know how much have we declined in this current year? And we have declined by about 16% from about 242 folks down to 203. So now I had to convert that into a 12-month. I took a look and said, what have we been doing the last 3 months? And thank you very much, Bob White, for the membership reports. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have looked at this. Um, it was about, we were losing on average in the last 3 months about 3. So that rounded it down to a nice 200. I love rounded numbers. And so then I applied the 16%, which I think got us down to about 168 from 200 to 168.
Mhm.
And again, averaging the 200 to the 168 comes to the 184. Multiplied that by the 40, and you get 73.55. And right away, you're looking at that going, but if we're going to have fewer members, why is it only $5 less than 2025? Again, because 2025 is an 11-month number and 2026 is a 12-month number.
Hmm.
So there will be hopefully, there'll be quite a bit of difference between those numbers when we get to it. Is anybody still with me at this point?
Yes.
I
Yes.
congratulate you all.
Perfect methodology.
I'm not sure I can admire you for it, but I congratulate you all for being here. So
Good
And
job,
that's
Lisa.
that's really the toughest line. And each year I've played with it. So one of these days I'll hit a methodology that actually pans out for the rest of the year. Then we go into the credit. Now, if I remember correctly, is if a current member refers a new member, then that older
Mm.
member gets a $5 credit off their membership. Last year, we only had one such occurrence come in. I just straight lined it and said, okay, let's assume that that's the same member. And does that go on forever, Bob, or is it 1 year, or
No, it's just the one time.
it's just the one
But
time?
I'm questioning where you got that from. Because we didn't have any new members in 25.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember what month that came in.
I mean, it's only $5, so
Yeah,
it's not a big deal, but
no, but this
money
is an
wise,
excellent
but
question.
but
Yeah,
I
the
was
question would be,
surprised when I saw that.
When
when
did
does
that
that
$5
credit,
come in?
yeah,
Yeah.
and when does it go away? Is
You know,
there,
I reported as of January that we showed a credit, the $5 credit. So
Really?
Wasn't carried forward from the prior year.
no, no, that's a but good. That's an excellent conclusion, but
Mm.
it wasn't.
No, because the
Whatever whatever happened
last
happened
new
in,
member was like in October 24.
Well, maybe the
yeah.
referrer's
I,
membership didn't come up until 2025 then.
No, that wouldn't happen because I re I report the membership money activities to Lisa a couple times a month, and the last new member was end of September and 24. That would not have gone over to 2025.
But whoever referred them is the one who gets the $5 off.
No, that
no,
right, but
yeah.
I
And
process them.
their membership wouldn't come due maybe until January or February.
Oh, I see
Well,
what
that
you're
could happen.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bless you,
yeah.
Mary. Let's take
No,
that as
no,
what it
it's
is.
probably accurate. It's accurate.
Well,
Because
$5 credit occurred some way, somehow.
Yeah,
I'm
Excellent
guessing
reasoning,
that's what it
Mary.
was. So
yeah,
that referrer's membership.
yeah. You're
Yeah,
right, Mary.
timing issue.
Yay,
It's
finally.
it's it's been so long since I had to do one that I guess I'm forgetting.
Well, well, anyway, good eyes for everybody and good reasoning, and I wish I could have remembered. That would have been nice. Um, but anyway, yeah, I just straight lined it over. It's $5. We'll see what happens.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and go
Interest
on to bigger
earned.
amounts of money now.
Interest earned, I just took this year's number. I don't know what the interest rates are going to do. That may be a bit overstated, but it's $12. So, yeah. I try and underestimate revenue and overestimate expenses just to give us some wiggle room, but these numbers between the credit and the interest earned is pretty small dollars. So, um, anyway, that's what comes into total income of around $7,400. And if you're trying to add up that column of numbers and come to the number at the bottom, it's not going to happen because these numbers are rounded.
Mm.
For instance, the bank fees of $67 were really $67.17. And so that rounding is happening throughout. So just
Yeah.
hope for the best when you get to the bottom of of the page.
shouldn't be
So
off by more than $1 or two.
yeah, one or two sometimes it happens. It's, you know. So bank fees. Now, in the current year, that's $69.17. It's actually a combination of the $67 being the fees that we pay to Square for um, the electronic membership fee paying, and $2 because I wrote a bank stock check. US Bank does not charge us for the checks we get. They only charge us when we use the check. I only used one this year. I usually do electronic payment. So and we pay $1.46 per transaction, or have been. I think it's going to go up this year. I'm not sure.
Did you remember how to sign your name?
Oh, amazingly enough, I had a very good friend for 40 plus years, and she mentioned one time, boy, your penmanship has gotten lousier the older you've gotten. And that's, yeah, it has. So, yeah, I could remember what it was. Now, forming the letters was another problem because I never write. I print everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, anyway, I took the $67, divided it by the $1.46 for the square feet, came out to about 46. So you're right, Bob. 46 members, around 46 members used our
I just teasing.
electronic. No, hey, no, it's true. It's really bad when I was doing my health episodes, and everybody had to have a signature, and everybody had to have it on their tablets and pads. Forget it. I could honestly lie and say I was never there.
What
That's not my signature.
I've got a question about bank fees and Square and all of that good stuff.
Okay.
If we go to an electronic membership system where people pay electronically, our fees to Square will go up considerably where you have where you conceivably have 184 times the $1.46
Mm.
because everybody paid electronically.
On
Am
that,
I,
Yeah.
going with that, a lot of like the charity checks and what I write, that they'll have the, if you want 100% of your donation to go, add certain amount. Now that maybe is counterproductive if we want to encourage electronic payment, or for the convenience. Seems like more and more there's the convenience factor where they ask people to add the fee.
Good points.
yeah,
Points.
I'm
Yeah.
just questioning that maybe the 46 is a little bit low number in the budget when you're talking of going to a fully electronic payment system.
I would agree with you, Bob. I don't know what number to change it to.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be a timing, part of it's going to be a timing issue
Yeah,
as
Well,
to whatever new system we decide upon when
you
it's
Yeah.
going
know, the
to
way
happen.
I would attack that I would make an assumption that it's not going to take more than let's say 60 days for Ken and Mary to get something going. So the figure should be most of the most of the 184.
And I guess that would be a secondary
And
question
and
about,
since it's only a dollar,
yeah.
would you say, Bob? It's $1.40 something?
that's what it says on the,
$1.46.
Well,
yeah,
that's for
Okay, so
Square.
we're
That's
not
not
talking a
for.
big amount of money.
well, you're
I would
talking
just put budget for that
270
bigger
bucks
number.
if everybody for the 184, it comes out to be 270 bucks.
Yeah, so we're not talking big time money.
So what do you suggest we do? Just change it to like 150?
Sounds good.
Or maybe her bottom number, the 168, might be a good number to use.
168? Oh, her bottom number? Yeah.
That
Yes.
brings us down to 245. Um,
Call it 250.
what's the pleasure of the board? Be happy to go with
I'd say,
that number.
because I'd say change it to 150, and then Bev made a point about asking, I think we'll need to talk about whether we ask people to cover that cost, or maybe say, would you like to donate $5? Because many people can afford a $5 to additional, just to help support the organization.
Well,
And I
along
don't know
that
how we
line,
could- Pardon?
increase the total membership fee. It's a deal at,
At 42, to change it to $42?
well, or 45 or whatever, just that would give us some more operating money, but that's probably comes elsewhere. And I don't know how many people you would lose by increasing the dues by $5 a month, a year, if any. That's just,
I'd guess I'd rather, I'd propose that we have a, would you like to help support for $5 and see who does it? But
I don't
because
think changing the budget by 240 some dollars warrants a change in the amount of dues.
yeah.
okay.
That's my opinion.
No, I have no energy on it.
Elaine, you're the new guy. What do you think?
So I'm still getting my feet under me here, but I just posted a message in the chat.
Yeah.
Is paying by credit, paying through Square, I guess, the only option to pay electronically? And if, for example, we were to just have our bank transfer money to MacNexus somehow through Zelle or another app, does MacNexus get charged for that transaction?
I thought that most services have moved to monetize those even, I thought. I mean, like I may not get charged, the client, but the person receiving funds gets charged or something. I can't imagine it. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
for a person,
I would assume US Bank would charge us something because we don't pay any monthly fees as it is. So I would
and are we
assume
happy with US Bank and all the
any new
fees that they
service.
charge? I mean, did you ever consider using a credit union for a bank instead of a commercial bank, for example?
I don't know the history on that. When I joined up, it was US Bank. And I knew from talking to a couple of other folks working with nonprofits that US Bank was more open to working with small nonprofits than anything else. So I haven't done any
Yeah,
investigating
Credit,
myself.
credit, credit unions might be worth looking into
Well,
if we think we're going to be an ongoing concern and if we think it's worth making a big change like that.
Yeah.
Just the thought.
I
Right.
just quickly Googled it and it says Zelle doesn't charge, but the banks usually charge a fee for the transaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think,
Which
Bob,
is
you
just
made a good
business.
point. It's this, we're talking $200. Why don't we see when Ken gets back, how it's faring on the electronic membership? We're up there, and what kind of costs would be incurred depending on what kind of options we come up
Yeah.
with.
And,
So
and there's one other consideration,
that's my,
but that's not a money consideration. And this is that are getting a lot less service because we don't have
Sure.
workshops well, we don't have triage and things like that, and person-to-person classes. So they're
except
still paying $40, but they're getting less service. So,
Point.
I would argue you're getting more because on the Saturday things you get to ask your own questions and people get, yeah, they
well, you
don't,
could do
not
that at the,
equipment.
you were able to do that in the person-to-person classes also, but I just feel like they're getting less service. My point being, uh, it wouldn't be very popular to increase the dues when we're giving less service.
On
Good
the other
point.
hand, we're giving a lot more service with the Zoom capabilities of bringing in, I mean, yeah, you could do a Zoom in person, but the quality of some of the classes in that is pretty outstanding. I get another point of
Well,
view.
I won't argue with that, but I still think they're getting less service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is
But
Well,
inflation. There is inflation, and we haven't raised
that's right.
our membership dues in quite a while.
That's right. And a peripheral issue is they're not driving anywhere. They're not dealing with, nighttime conditions or anything of that nature. Um, you know, it's with the Zoom format. It's, granted you have to have a little preliminary technical expertise to get on board in that, but it's pretty convenient and thus services delivered in a different way. What's your time worth? What's the convenience worth?
And the Zoom aspect may be maintaining the membership more so than if it was more in person.
Good point. That's exactly it's my thought.
Well, I'm going to suggest we just change it to 150 and move on because I think until we actually have a system
Yeah.
upgrade, we won't really know what's going on. And
Sounds
again,
good.
Yeah, I'll go with
Okay,
that.
I can make that change. You won't see it on the screen because that's a PDF document,
Yeah.
but I'm keeping track on another screen, so we'll
Great,
change
thank you.
that to 150. Okay, door price purchases fairly cut and dry. 10 months of the year, we're awarding an amount of $200, total of $200. Twice a year, we've been doing the $300. So it comes up to a total of $2,600 for the year. And
And we changed the policy partway through 2025, which is why we're showing a big number for actuals for 2020.
correct. Yeah, we were still doing 400 and for most of the year, I think, at least half the year.
Okay,
General meeting expense, that's the paid speaker now. Not knowing what next year's going to look like, I said, okay,
Yeah.
6 times out of the year, we'll have somebody come in.
Right.
And we pay $200 for that when Ken's not available.
do we pay Pete for that?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Worth every cent.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
yeah. No, it's always a good presentation.
Yeah.
Either way. And 6 was just because.
I think that's what we decided to estimate last year.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, insurance. This is kind of a wild ass guess. I'm not even sure it's a scientific wild ass guess. We've been paying $500 for quite some time. As we've seen the last 2 years, it's gone up. I just took that increase and applied it. It's about a 7% increase. We all know what insurance is doing in the state of California and in the country of itself. So I didn't feel comfortable just straight lining that one.
By the way, do we pay insurance on an annual? Do we
Annual
get,
basis.
we
Yeah,
pay once a year?
once a year.
Okay,
Once a year. So there are no extra fees involved in splitting the payments.
okay.
Okay. Online hosting systems, services, and if there's a question about what these two things do, somebody has to jump in because I can never keep it straight in my
I'll
head.
jump in.
Thank you, Bob. Bluehost.
The
What do we pay
Bluehost,
Bluehost for?
Oh, it's
the
domain.
Bluehost costs are
Domain.
for our URLs,
Okay.
because we owned, in addition to the .org, we also own the .com and the .net.
Okay. Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
and so, and it's like 20, I think each one of them is like 20 something a year. It's not a bit huge expense. So anyway, that'll stay the same.
Yeah, it kind of jumps. Yeah, as we can see from 2023, it was jumping around. I'm not sure
Well,
what was
yeah, you
going
know
on
what?
there. We may
I
have
think we
paid
paid
2 years in a
years at
row.
a time or something.
Could have happened.
Yeah.
So I just said, well, we paid 21 this year. Let's throw it over
And the
there at
Wix,
22. It was 21 something, so I
yeah.
put it to
Okay, the Wix is where our website is hosted.
okay, that's all right. Yeah.
And I did make a note to myself that uh, online hosting, and then the very last thing at the bottom of your sheet, the various software could possibly be more, depending on, again, guess what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What Ken and Mary do.
I thought about that later, and so
Yeah.
we can address that down.
So there's no way I can predict any numbers or
Yeah,
anything.
what
It's
that's
just
gonna happen.
just an aside.
No, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. So what I did with Wix is I just applied, I think, a 10% increase, just an inflationary factor. Um, See where it goes. We were able for 24 and 25 to pay the same amount, so I figured they're due for an increase. Mm.
Can I go back for a second?
Sure.
Just got on the internet and did MacNexus.net and MacNexus.com, and neither one of them comes up. This says this site can't be reached. Are we still paying for 3 URLs, or do we have just the one .org?
Let me go
22
look at,
bucks sounds like only one. So that's just my question.
let me go and look at my folder on Bluehost while you guys are talking and make sure that I spoke correctly.
Okay, that's just checking. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, while Bob's checking, an easy line item is license
Yeah.
and fees. We are required every other year to file a statement of information for the Secretary of State, and that's basically, are you still in existence? Do you plan on not being in existence? Who's your president? Who's your secretary? Who's your treasurer?
Yep.
For a certified copy of that now, it's $25. It used to be 20. It's 25, and since I worked for the state for 30 plus years, I want the certified copy, even though it's just printed. At least
Sure.
it's
Yeah.
stamped and
Right.
all of that. So again, that's an every other year cost. Equipment. Now here's our first, Lisa just threw in a number line item. We bought a new printer this year, and that should keep working for quite some time. The old one sure did. Bob nursed that thing along quite a long time. Equipment, I just it's a nice place to throw a little money into the budget to give some wiggle room. And so I just left a line item in there.
Aren't there some replacement costs in terms of ink or toner on the printer? I mean, so that which would
Yeah.
substantiate, I
I,
mean,
I think
support
that
the,
ends up being supplies
okay,
Yes.
rather than equipment.
okay,
May I
Yeah,
ask?
that is a supply.
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
May I ask, where does the printer sit?
Bob's house.
In Bob's house.
Okay.
And one of these days it may it may move over to
Oh,
uh,
Mary.
Mary, because she'll be printing the membership renewal
Yeah.
notices.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, that's not a problem. I mean, I think I can do it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
We'll,
okay, I think I
and
misspoke. We do pay for the domain.org and the domain.com.
So they're cheap, for $22 for
I
both.
thought we had net, but I don't see anything in the orders and payments I have. I have the emails going back quite a few years. We don't have the net. I don't know. Maybe we had it at one time. Uh,
should we have it? Is there a reason to have it?
which one?
N-
Well,
Column seems
way back
obvious.
when Bill Davies was president. I mean, so we're talking a while back.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Wow.
we are we had a lot of members, and this when the internet was fairly new. They didn't understand .org, .net, .this and .that,
Mm.
Yeah.
and at the time I think he snapped up the .com and then had a transfer
Redirect.
thing put on it so that if you
Oh,
happen to
right.
do .com, it would automatically
Bump you over.
direct you over to the org.
So I'm just looking at the 2023 amount we paid to Bluehost was $78. In 2024, it dropped by about half. And then in 2025, it dropped again by almost half. And so I'm just wondering what the differences were in those 3 years, how many URLs, and did the price drop for maintaining URLs, or are we having fewer of them?
Good question.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the February 25 order for .org was $21.17.
Does it say for how many URLs?
That's for 1 year of MacNexus.org.
So maybe one URL.
Well, what's the MacNexus.com is still operational?
I couldn't get on it just now and I
But are
tried.
we still, I thought
Okay,
Bob,
MacNexus.com, we're
operational
paid up
Bob,
through December 30th of this year.
Oh,
And that was paid in last year, in 15th of December last year,
Mm.
in 2024. And it was
how much, how much,
$37.17.
27. So that doesn't
Oh,
account
okay.
for the,
It,
just,
it did it did it doesn't seem to be working. I have it loaded on a page here, that MacNexus.com, and Safari says it can't find the server.
Hmm,
So I'm not sure if
oh,
the redirect is working, or
it
if
probably
that's our.
isn't. But
Is that something we need to maintain, is for .com to forward to or to transfer to .org? Do
I
we
would,
have to
because
we have to actively do that?
Yes.
Set it up?
there's a cosmetics company out there that was trying to get it a number of years back.
Oh, interesting.
so
well,
Bob, are you going to
maybe
kind
we
of,
could get some income and sell it to them.
no.
I don't know. Who knows whether they're still in business? I'm talking some kind of ancient history.
So Bob who is best to kind of try to figure this out and get it resolved?
Well, personally, I don't think it's an issue.
Well,
But,
if we can't get .com, that's where
well,
almost everybody looks.
it belongs to us, so
But if
But
it
it's not,
doesn't work,
the
like,
it's
fact
not,
that you can't get to it, all that means is the redirect's not working
right.
and there's no active website.
Well,
something for Ken.
who who
Yeah.
fixes that?
Yeah, who
That's
could
what-
make it redirect to .org?
I don't know. I probably would have to contact Bluehost and ask them.
Are you willing to do that, Bob?
I could, yeah.
Okay, another question is, if we paid in December of 2024 and it's supposed to be only good till the end of December 2025, do we have the invoice yet for the next round? Because if we paid last December, then we should be paying again now for the next year, right? So have we got an invoice yet
No,
for the
Let me
next year?
check.
no.
I think we did, but let me
Did we?
check.
And are we about to pay it? Because it's almost December 15th. And if we're going to renew both of them, then of course we need to get that redirect working, and maybe Ken.
Yeah, right now I do have uh, we're on an automatic renewal
Mhm. Okay.
and it'll, it's saying it's going to trigger on 15th
Okay,
of
so
this
we just
month.
need to, if we're still paying for the two, we need to make sure the redirect from the .com is working to the .org, and maybe Ken or you, Bob, will talk to Bluehost and figure it out, or wait till Ken gets back.
Yeah, it's got a link here that I can, uh, on the billing, I can just
Follow up
click
on
on
that.
and
How much is that
communicate.
invoice?
Yeah, how much is the invoice?
It
$37.19.
jumps around, I swear.
So
And
that
Anyway,
wouldn't
21.99
that
of it is
wouldn't that cause the
the
line item to
domain, and
change?
$15 is for domain privacy and protection.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
insurance. So it was
Security.
37, what?
19.
37.19. Well,
3719, yeah.
okay. Well, at a minimum, I got to change that 22 to 37.
Yeah,
Um,
Maybe wait until Bob does the research and see what it is we're paying for and if we can get the redirect to work.
yeah, I'll do that here in the
okay.
next day or two.
Yes, because, I will change these numbers and it'll say instead of proposed, it'll say for approval. That
Right,
that meeting, that next discussion happens in January, January 3rd. Again, these numbers won't be in cement until we decide.
right.
So we can hold off on that. Good idea. And know that there'll still be some changes coming along. So
Yeah,
this
there's
is not
time.
our only chance.
Yep.
Want to let
Excellent.
everybody know that. So, all right, I will leave it. I'll leave it at 22 for this moment,
Knowing that we may need to change it.
knowing that yeah,
Great,
exactly.
perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So we talked about Wix, we talked about Secretary of State, we talked about equipment. All right, now we're down into systems ops and membership cable. And I think actually when when I tuned into the meeting this morning, we were talking about Tom Smithson, were we?
I
Mhm.
mentioned it, yes.
And that we pay him quarterly, $45 a quarter, $180 a year for.
Do you have any report on how many people he helps?
I was just going to ask, yeah.
I don't have any
Does he
information on
keep
that.
track? Could we ask him to keep track?
He probably does, but I don't know.
Is that because you refer people to him, Bob? I didn't even
I
know.
usually do,
Okay,
unless I get a direct phone call.
okay.
But it's very rare that I get a direct phone call because my personal phone numbers haven't been on the website
Hmm.
for many years.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware of this.
Me neither.
Yeah.
We, yeah, that history of that is when we had 12,000 members
1,200.
with
Hmm.
God went all kinds of dummies thought we were a business, and so my wife was having to put up with and getting calls from people hollering about their lack of service. And
Hmm.
Oh, ISP.
so,
Hmm.
and that was happening to a couple other helpers. So that's why most, if you go to the About page, you see email addresses, but hardly any phone numbers.
Yeah.
S- So what does Tom, I don't know what he does. I'm sorry, I guess I don't know what SysOps is and
And how do
Systems
people access?
operations.
How do people
System
access?
operators.
All right.
okay, system operator. So what does Tom Smithson do? Why are we paying him?
He's
And I
just
kind of missed
another
that.
member who helps people.
Oh, okay,
That sysops is an old-fashioned title.
All right.
okay.
Uh,
So he's just available to offer some expertise when people
yeah,
contact
and
you and okay.
he's very good with some of the oddball stuff, like the weird emails, like the sbglobal.net is
Oh,
really
yeah. Yes.
strange. And he's figured out all the ins and outs on that one,
Okay.
and a
Uh,
couple other things like that.
So how do we access him?
But I
Someone said
normally
his
give the
name was
people, if I
on the
refer, I
website.
normally give them both his phone number and his email.
Wasn't there something earlier in the prior meeting where his phone number and name is on the board of the officers page of the,
I think his phone number is there. I'd have to look at it and see for sure.
Yeah, he's on the internet and email. His Tom Smithson's names is on there. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for checking that.
has him down as a director. I don't think it's no longer a director, I believe.
No, he hasn't been forever.
Quite a
Yeah, yeah.
while. Here
But
he
he's
is.
listed on the on the contact page when you go to the site, then hit contact us, and then there's a screen there where you can send email and stuff. And then down below is a list of uh board of directors and some MacNexus contact info. And he's listed down at the bottom for internet and email, like Bob was saying for those kinds of problems. He's there. Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, on the other, I was,
He's not listed as a director.
yeah, he's not listed as director. That's a mistake.
Okay.
I got the
Would
columns confused.
would he be someone
Sometime in the
that
next few days, I gotta fix that page,
and would
move my name
Oh, yeah.
would
and
he
put
be
Mary's
someone that
name,
could work on the
move
.org
Mary's
or
name and Addie Lane.
Yeah.
would he
What,
be
what,
someone that could deal with the .com redirect to .org
Oh, that's
if you
Yeah,
didn't
I
want
made
to,
a note
Bob?
to do that.
Hmm.
But is Tom a person who could do that too?
no.
Note to Bob, I guess it's this Bob, is new business next month is appoint Mary officially.
Should be
Hey,
on the
but somebody
agenda.
else wants it.
Oh,
No,
yeah. No, we want Mary. Mary, we love Mary.
It
Nice
should be
try, Mary.
it should be on the agenda for next month's
Yeah.
meeting.
Yes.
By next month, I'll be the one sending out the agenda. So that's why it was a note to Bob.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah. Moving into the new role.
okay, so Bob, you're gonna figure these little things out so we can
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay.
What does,
Membership cable. I'm sorry. What?
what does membership cable even mean?
Membership cable. Well, that's the cable is kind of an old term in there. It's the internet access
Oh, okay.
for and Bob happens to get it through, I think, Comcast cable, and ergo it became membership
You guys
cable.
been paying for my internet for
Oh, God.
many years.
Decades. Yes.
And so that's why it's got Bob/Mary on there.
Okay.
Assuming it's the same amount. I don't know how, Bob, I don't know how you figured it out the first time.
That 4808 is what it cost umpteen years ago, and I've never changed it.
Never changed it, even though the
Oh,
cost has gone up, I'm sure.
Yeah, I could look at a bill, but I think it's probably up in the mid 50s per month now. It's not that
mm,
much of a change.
Is that because you get higher speed internet than you would without MacNexus? Because I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here on this.
Uh, I do get high speed, but the original reason was I was, with a huge amount of numbers, I was almost always
Yeah,
online with doing one thing or another.
yep. And okay.
I think it's a
And at the
recognition that,
time,
that the club needs
we were
internet
also
access.
subsidizing. Uh,
oh, yeah.
Besides Tom and myself, we were subsidizing this sysops,
Oh,
which
Right.
Stan Lanetta and
Right.
uh,
Oh, Bob.
Well, Bill Davies.
Bill. Yes.
Bill Davies for a while, and what's the lady that can't think of her name right now that
Oh, yeah.
Diane
helped out in
Hunt.
triage.
Oh,
Yeah. I
The
yeah.
long
oh yeah,
hair.
she
can't think of her
yeah, she
name.
passed away.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name right now.
I can't either. I can see her face.
But for a while, we paid her too.
Well, I already have the high speed internet and Bob, you are doing a lot more. So let's just leave it like it is for now. I mean,
Yeah.
in terms of at your house. So, and I'll let you know later if it becomes an issue for me that I need to change over. So we'll deal with that later.
Well, it's just a matter of uh, you. It's just a matter of you're. I'm going to quit getting a monthly check from
Oh, but
Lisa, and you would get one.
Well, that's
That's all the
fine.
change that there
I
would
know,
be.
but I'm already paying for internet, so I'm fine without it. So,
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. So,
So,
and you
so
do
can,
lots, so I don't have a problem with I personally don't have a problem with you continuing to get
yeah.
a little compensation for all you do for the club, but that's me.
But I don't need to be paid for it once I'm not doing membership, because
Mm.
so
my business for the club is going to be a lot less as secretary than
membership.
membership. It's an everyday thing still. But
that's true.
So we can think about either eliminating that expense or reducing it
yeah,
greatly.
but it's not going to go up. It'll just go down if anything.
I would recommend at this point leaving it in,
Yeah.
As
because
a placeholder.
as a placeholder.
Yeah,
And, January is another discussion point.
Okay.
yeah.
Agreed.
Good
And
idea.
and officially Mary will be assumably, officially Mary will be the membership director at that time. So, um, that leads us to election buddy. I think the total's $29 and some odd cents. I threw in a 10% increase in there.
It probably would be the same.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, we can
They
leave it.
have a
But for
price
$3,
increase once every few years, but
yeah. Yeah. Same thing with Zoom. It's been steady the last couple of years. Yeah, threw in a 10% increase.
So that's an annual fee?
Zoom is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
pretty reasonable. Okay.
Now the instructor reimbursements, that needs to be the change. I need to change that name. These are the members who volunteer to run the workshops, and
Yeah.
what Al does in keeping all of those links rolling
Mhm.
for help pages and whatever. So over the course of the year, we have Ken, who traditionally does first Saturday. Al's in there pitching those links and putting together those help pages. Third Saturday is Karen Downs, Richard Applebaum, and Al. And so we pay them a whopping $25 a class, if you will, or a presentation. And it's simply there because, well, they need to keep their hardware and their software up to date and the time in keeping up to date on what's going on so they can present it to us and help us learn new things.
So are you just suggesting a name change to maybe workshop volunteer or something like that?
Instructor, something like that. So it doesn't look like I've already paid, let's see, well, down below we'll have the
Right.
paid instructors. I got to come up with another name there. Yeah.
I think this is the place with my question. As I went through this, it struck me. I mean, the topic is wits on the second Saturday, which
Mhm.
traditionally, before COVID, met in a restaurant. So there wasn't, other than an email coordinating or something and keeping something on the overall calendar. But now we meet every other month on Zoom, which I think it's like 2 hours, but it's in a sense, one has to maintain a Zoom connection and I guess a Zoom. I don't know if I don't know the mechanics of that on whether uh, one links into the MacNexus Zoom so you don't have a Zoom account yourself. But in parity, I don't know, it just occurred to me that now that WITS meets half the year online and is support a lot of Q&A type of things, and it's not as formal and as deep as the third Saturday. I guess throw it up as the thought occurred to me on whether from an equitable standpoint if
They
two
use a
thirds.
MacNexus Zoom, I'm sure. So it's
Right.
already included in that 160/176. So that's already portion is already taken care of.
Yeah.
It's the same link, isn't it?
Yeah, it may
Am-
be another one. I'm not sure, but
But it's
But
yes,
it's all under our same
under our
MacNexus
It's a
umbrella.
under our
different,
platform. Yeah, the MacNexus platform on Zoom. Yeah.
WITS and Third Saturday have one link, and then uh,
General meeting and
first Saturday and the evening meeting
Have a
are
different.
a different one.
Yes,
Well, actually, the one you're on right now.
correct.
So we have two accounts.
So the Zoom is taken care of.
Does having two accounts double cost? I don't have no clue on that stuff. Would compressing to one account
Uh,
make any difference?
is
is it really two
is it
accounts?
sure? Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking they
Because
were.
that
Hold on, Bob's.
they're different URLs, Al.
are they really okay?
Yeah.
I just
I don't
assumed that
know.
it'd be that our Zoom expenses would be like twice that amount.
And I'm
Because
not
I know
sure
what I
that
pay for my a personal paid Zoom account, and
Right.
it's
Two
closer to
Or-
that
bills.
150, 160. I think it's probably 160 now. I pay a year for my
Yeah,
own,
Right.
this
and
is
I'm
a
assuming
question.
that's the same account tier that MacNexus is paying.
yeah.
A
So I
question
mean,
for Lisa. Are you paying for one account?
I'd have to look back. I think
Because I'm
actually
thinking
we're
that
working off Ken's account on one of these.
Ah,
First,
I'm
yes,
thinking that
okay.
general
that's
meeting.
true.
I'm
That's
thinking that
Ken's
the
account.
one
Yeah,
the is used by WITS and the third Saturday might
that's
be
the one we're paying.
Karen's
You're paying.
Yeah.
Right.
uh, own account.
Oh, Karen, yeah.
No, no,
Oh,
no. If
Well,
anybody has a separate account that we're using, I think it's Ken.
I think we were using Ken's way
Be-
back. I think you're
Because
correct,
we
Lisa.
needed more
Bandwidth?
client room. Because I think it was up to 40,
oh,
you could have up
okay.
to
Yeah,
49 or something. And he had the bigger account,
professional. Yeah.
and said, no problem, got it covered.
Well, it
And,
seems to be working, however it's working right now with the one paid account, right?
Yeah, there's
yeah,
just a little confusion there for in my head, but okay, with
yeah.
that
And we
information.
can verify that with Ken.
Yeah, years ago, because Kent, didn't he have a business? Because we hooked
Yeah,
onto his business. And so
yeah.
when I log on, wherever he is, he used to get
He has to
text,
approve
but
it. Yeah,
now I have the Gmail on my phone, so I can approve it through that. But yes, so that one's this URL is hooked to Ken, I think, I would say. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's going to continue. So,
He's not mentioned anything different. So I
yeah,
would guess, yeah.
so that portion of the WITS thing is, are you comfortable with that, Bev?
Oh, I don't, as Lisa said earlier, I have no energy on this. It just struck me that there was, we're, first and third Saturdays, and now that WITS meets, it seemed like a parallel situation or consistent. So I thought it was worth, at least asking if,
Well, maybe
from an
Carol
equity
does.
standpoint, if some two-thirds or half the on the month's meeting, it's not as long, so two-thirds of the amount or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
I don't think it
lost
works
in
like that.
minutia.
Wix charges, they charge standard fees for
WITS.
a usage level. They have the general, I don't know, lower level, but then there's a professional that at least I paid like 200 for it. But I guess Al, you caught a deal. I think Ken mentioned that.
Yeah, there's I think an in between one. I
160.
think depending on how big a meeting you want to host,
Sure.
There's a free tier, I think, but you can only
Right.
stay on for like 45 minutes or something.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's it.
there's a next
That's
tier up. Yeah, there's not a time limit, but there's a number of folks that you can host, and then they have higher tiers where hundreds of people, more a corporate or a company
Yeah.
circumstance where different tools, different feature sets.
Yeah. I think you're right, Al. I think what Ken is paying for is the
right.
upwards of 50 clients
Correct.
at time unlimited.
Correct.
Whereas what I have for free, it's a 40-minute time
Yeah.
limit.
But
Unlimited.
I think Bev is asking if we put the Zoom aside, figure that's taken care of. But on the workshop instructor, if it WITS, why isn't the WIT instructor getting reimbursed the same as the Al and Karen, as an example? Is that
Yeah, that's fair. It's
and
just
the question would be, is WITS, is it really, I mean, I just went to one of the in-person meetings and it didn't feel like a lot of, at that one, there wasn't anybody like running the meeting, or there wasn't a lot of stuff going on. It was more social, and that's great, but I just don't know, do
yeah,
we do the 6 months? Is that a fair thing to do? And it's Carol, right? Who's running? Cindy, I'm sorry. Does Cindy care? Does she want to volunteer?
Yeah, I mean, it's more, I mean, I don't go to the in-restaurant ones. It just I've gotten so spoiled by Zoom, but I do often um stop in on the Zoom ones, and there's technical help being offered by, Cindy is quite knowledgeable, and other folks. I mean, yes, it is social, but I would say maybe 50-50 or something. But I mean, third Saturday gets a little social too.
But should the board look into finding out if Cindy would like to be reimbursed for hosting those meetings? Is that really the question?
Yeah, I think so. Or just in terms of consistency. Now that I mean, it wasn't a thing when this was all created, because Wits met in restaurants and was really more purely social. And then things changed, and so I'm just raising it. Has this changed? Does
Elaine, do you go to WITS?
me? Yeah.
No, I know you do. I'm
Oh,
sorry. Elaine, do you?
I'm sorry, I don't even live in California anymore. So
Oh,
no.
well, it's Zoom. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's
don't
Zoom
do
every,
no,
but yeah, yeah,
I haven't been doing the WITS
okay.
Saturdays at all.
yeah. I
But
don't know. There's 10 to no more than 15 years. I don't know what shows up. And I'm even drawing a blank on who. I mean, of course, the gal that's in Monterey zooms in, and
Barbara, and then I know that Marjorie, somebody, I don't know her last name, the German teacher.
yeah, yeah, but she, I think, that only tends to go to the luncheon meetings because she's just saturated with Zoom from teaching. At least
Oh,
that was the case.
and the bat lady.
Yeah,
so
sometimes.
so the WITS is strictly a women's special interest group, thus the name Women in Technological Sisterhood. Is that right?
They,
So,
my
so guys,
understanding is men are welcome to come, but they end up with a derogatory term of a halfwit.
And they
I
never
just
get to add them.
I'm new to that was, but,
They never get to add it up and become a full wit.
yeah. Anyway, I have no energy. I just saw it as an inconsistency.
That's a good question.
Or once a half wit, always a half wit.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, Thomas, what do you think?
Oh, I thought this was Lisa's meeting. What do I think? I
You're
really
still the You're
Oh,
still the
am
dude.
I running? Am I the guy still? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Let me
On
get
this
my
kind of
official
stuff,
hat.
you betcha you're the guy.
Oh, put it on me. So let me clarify, what are we discussing adding a new, what should we say, reimbursement category for the facilitator of WICs? Is that
Wits.
I
what's
guess.
on the floor,
Wits.
WITs?
Yeah, I think that would be a fair way of
Um,
summarizing.
that would be, so we would say a number, we would be talking a number similar to the 1350 that we're now using for, am I not correct or no?
It would
It would
be,
be
I
in
mean, it's
addition to the
25, with reading it at 25 per session. It would be, instead of times 12, it would be times 6. And the
So that's
session isn't as
150.
long, it's 2/3 as long. So if you did 2/3 of that, it would be 1650, 2/3 of, yeah. So I mean, a nominal $15 or something. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's more insulting than
Well,
leaving it.
I would say the first manner of business would be to find out if Cindy, I believe we were saying, I'm not even aware of her and I've never attended it because I thought we were excluded as male portions of the population, would entertain receiving a stipend. And then I would think that would be the pleasure of the board in general, at that point. So I would imagine at the budget meeting next month to further flesh it out. I don't have Cindy's contact information. If I were given it, I could contact her, but if someone is familiar with her and could on the board and could contact her in reference to this, or what might the board think?
I mean, I could contact her. I'd certainly want the phrasing to be helped with, but or I can give you her contact info.
I'm good either way. I'm just going to basically ask generally if it was a discussion of the board that you might be
He needs
paid,
compensation.
yeah, paid remuneration or compensation or paid. And would you be interested in that? That would be pretty much how I would state it. Much,
And Lisa, just on a technical portion of that, if
Mhm.
what's the threshold at which you have to do a tax thing?
oh yeah, that's right.
Because
1099.
we've categorized these as reimbursements, what is it, 600, well, anything over $599 a
Oh,
year
okay.
Okay, so
has
this
to be reported. So it either way, it doesn't have any tax
Okay,
for.
but that's an
implication.
important thing for whoever talks to Cindy
Yeah,
to
Right,
let them know.
because even at $25 for 6 months,
150.
six
Yeah,
occasions,
yeah.
you're not nearing the threshold
Right.
for IRS.
Oh, it's not
Well, I
150.
think that's just a consideration that many of us might take into consideration.
Yeah.
I mean, that might concern us.
So
So would you like for me to do that, Bev? Is that what I'm hearing or
And
no?
I apparently do not have a phone number. I just have an
Oh, okay.
email. Um, Probably because I can get my tongue all twisted up. If you don't mind. Um,
It'd be fine. Her email is?
I just put it in the chat.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, got it. Okay. I will go ahead and do that.
And definitely call her Cindy, not Cynthia.
Oh, yeah, I would never, I didn't even think of what Cindy might be. Okay. All righty. Great. We'll go ahead and investigate that. And
okay, so we'll leave it at
now I will have to leave an email. Whom shall I email? Because I very likely may not be at the next meeting.
why don't you send it to me?
Lisa? Okay.
Yeah. because I can bring it up in our discussion in
Great.
January.
Oh, that's true. It's be on the
So,
same.
mean,
so
if you-
if it winds up changing it, doesn't Richard keep track of all of the
Yeah,
instructors? So he'll need to be looped into any changes.
right.
Sure.
I
You
might,
said,
in my notes on my contact info, at one point she charged $50 an hour for computer help. So she is, proficient, and there is a component in WITS where, there is help. She also, I mean, and emailing might be more useful. She has some condition
Mhm.
that is causing a dysarthria, a very slow speech and forming of words. So written communication is probably and this is a progressive sort of thing that's been unfortunately happening. Um, so written communication is probably an easier.
Preferred.
Yeah, and she may prefer the write-off to $15.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If she even does it right, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
I
Anyway, Tom, I just,
right, I got it.
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
and I did it that way because she's very fussy about giving out her phone number.
Oh, okay,
So,
absolutely.
yeah,
Sure. Yeah, on the general, right, correct.
for the rest
Yeah,
of you,
because
I
this is,
texted
we're actually
her
being
phone number
recorded still. We
to him.
still have the Zoom recording going, so
Yeah.
this is all resolved, reduced to,
Thomas,
yeah, yes, Robert.
I'll send you an email about this when we get done with the meeting. I've got a comment or two for you.
Okay, excellent. I'll look forward to it. Very well. So have we covered this
Moving
item?
on.
So
Yes,
we'll leave this as it stands at
as it
this time.
stands. Yes,
Okay.
yes, Lisa.
All
Carry on,
right.
please.
Now we're moving into workshop expenses. First and third. Well, actually the first, because the third is covered by Karen and Richard. I use the same 6 months, assuming Ken will be unavailable for the full
Boom.
year. Um, so, and yeah, it's just a number, but it's we pay 300 for that because it's a 3-hour session.
Ah, yeah.
So, okay, this next line item is totally wrong. Postage and freight. I don't know where my brain went.
18.
Where I had here, I used the 184, the average membership, and basically said, I looked it up. The US Postal Service says the rates won't increase
Oh,
in January. Doesn't mean they won't increase sometime during the year, but they will generally increase in January. And I just said, okay, the number of members, two memos out, because there's reminding that goes along, and it's 78 cents. Unfortunately, that totally excluded the idea that we rent a post office box.
oh, yeah.
I'm brain dead, okay? What can I tell you? By this point, I was a little brain dead. So
Until I paid the,
just Bob sent me the invoice and said, by the way,
Oh,
here's what we're paying for the post office box. I went, oh man,
So
how
we
could,
need to up that,
how
right?
could you forget that? Yeah, so what I'm proposing is, and I didn't talk to Bob about this. I don't think you have to send out 2 letters to everybody, right? In the membership. It's one to say, by the way,
over the course of the year,
yeah,
everybody gets one piece of mail from membership,
okay,
saying that they're due for renewal. Some of them get 2 pieces if they haven't renewed on the first one.
right. So what I'm recommending here is instead taking that 184 and saying 1.5 times, not 2, but 1.5, keeping it at the 78 cents, and then adding in the post office box rental of $244 a year. Again, that's kind of a squiggly number. We don't know, given the new membership system.
mhm.
Right.
But that'll come to a total of $449 instead of the 287. And just for reference, that 304 we're showing for actual this year doesn't include the post office box
Ah,
amount
yeah.
because we're just paying that this month.
Isn't that a
Okay.
ridiculous amount to pay for a little metal square?
Oh, God, especially from what they came from. They used to be pretty reasonable.
Well, when I first took over membership, and I'll admit that's a very long time ago. I think the first time that uh, when we first got a credit card, uh, for membership, which is back in the late '90s. I think the first time I paid it myself, it was like $80 for the whole year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does
Where, which,
anyone have any knowledge on what this is a U.S. post
Right.
office box?
Correct.
Anyone have any knowledge of the independent box stores, P.O. box suites, any less?
I personally, you know,
Or they might be
I
more.
mean, uh, I trust the postal service. I'm not saying, and it does. If you really want the full access to your box, it is there
yep.
for you. I mean, I don't
Okay,
know.
good point.
Where is
And
which post office, Bob?
I think it's fair. I don't know.
It's not very
Center.
far from you. It's the one on Alhambra Boulevard.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
It's
downtown.
it's the
Oh,
Sutter
wow. That's right.
substation.
That's from when we
Okay,
And I've
that's
never
mine.
checked.
Okay, terrific.
Past history, I never, you know, I've never lived anywhere close to it, but I didn't
Oh,
change it either because if you changed it, then you got all this.
Yep.
It's not just stationary; it's changing
Oh,
it
yeah.
here and
oh
changing it
yeah.
there,
Good point.
and
Yeah.
you got to consider that if you,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
otherwise I would have rented a box out here in Roseville.
Oh, years ago.
Well, that'll be convenient for me for sure.
Yeah, isn't that's probably that the one you probably do business at anyway?
There's one on Broadway that's closer, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
yeah. Yeah.
But
I
it's
know
I
that.
go there that way all the time. It's not.
I can
So,
say I know that. I worked at DMV
Oh,
forever.
God. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
I bet you
Yeah.
did. No.
S-
Okay.
So, Lisa, we're
Yeah.
still your row.
Right. So I want to change that number to I think it's either 449 or 459. I'm playing around with some numbers over here and I'm not real sure what I put into the calculator.
I just did the
So,
calculation and it was 459.
thank you. Okay, so that's what I'm going to change it to.
Per-
Just in recognition of
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
that too.
Post office
post
box.
office box. Okay, where are we at? Postage, freight, print, photocopy. This one, I'm not even sure why I put the $300 in there. We have sufficient letterhead, I believe. We've certainly got the cards. We're not doing the card stock well, no, the card stock used to be printed on the printer.
Right.
So this $300 is simply a holding place in the budget. I'm not even sure it should be there.
Well, yeah, I will because all those bills I sent out
Oh, yeah,
have
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
envelopes,
okay.
Yeah,
That's
envelopes,
right.
right.
and
And paper.
I'm probably going to have to get some printed somewhere along about March or April
Okay.
Okay.
because I'm
Point.
getting low.
All right. Well,
Leave it in.
Yeah, for that
Sounds
matter,
good.
print.
I'll
I
leave
know
it
we
in.
said print
One of the
was
things you'll inherit, Mary.
Oh, goody.
Very well.
Okay.
So quick question,
Sure.
Bob, are you the one that you stuff the envelopes for the membership renewals? Do you do that
I
yourself?
print the bills and fold them and stuff them and slap stamps on them and
Wow,
yeah
okay. And that'll maybe fall to Mary from here on in.
and for the amount of items there is today, isn't worth getting any kind of fancy folding machines or
Oh,
Right,
no.
any of that. So
right. All right. Well, gee, thank you.
And they come in on a monthly. It's not like you have to do the full membership within 1 week or something. They're staggered through the year, correct? On
Yes,
the month of renewal.
No, uh, there's 12 renewal dates, the first of every month. So,
right.
uh, with 200 people, most months I might have 25 or 30 bills at the most, because I, if you're, let's say you were due December 1st, you would have gotten one bill in November. You
Right.
would have gotten the second one that I just mailed out. This is if you didn't pay for the first. Then you'll get a third one around January. I try 3 times.
Correct.
Mhm.
And then, and there's a fourth thing, which in January, in mid-January, the people that expired November 1st, which in fact I just did it this morning, uh, they'll get an email from me saying, haven't received, to the fact, you haven't received your payment, or
Oh,
if you're planning on renewing, tell me the check's in the mail.
yeah.
Otherwise, by such and such date, I'll assume that you're not renewing.
Okay. Looking forward to that.
You know what you got into
But
there,
you know
Debbie?
what? That last one's effective, the email one, because if I send it to 5 people, 2 or 3 of them generally will. Oh God, I forgot. Oh,
Right.
I was in Europe. Oh, different
Yeah.
excuse things, but they renew.
All
Good.
right.
Okay, software.
Okay,
Yes.
software, various software. Right now, it's simply that is. Wait a minute, I said Quicken.
Earlier.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I said quickened for the budget report because we
Right.
paid it.
Right.
And here's the projected amount for it.
Oh, okay.
10% increase over current.
And I made a note, the same note as the hosting stuff, that it could be more depending on what Ken and Mary do.
Yeah,
Correct.
there's gonna be, because like if we continue with um the one that you have,
FileMaker.
FileMaker, thank you. I do not have that on my
Well,
machine.
we would move my copy I have over to you,
Okay, okay.
but uh,
So that wouldn't
it's
be an
gotten so
increase.
expensive that,
Oh, God. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
that
wow, man.
when it updates, it's become a corporate type of application. And
Yeah.
I think when I looked it up to renew for last year's budget, uh, it was somewhere in the $500
I was gonna
category
say 5, 6.
for an
Well, it looks like,
update.
yeah, it looks like we did 400 in 2023.
Well,
So
that was $356 in
Right.
2023. We paid $356 for FileMaker and $48 for Quicken.
okay.
Yeah,
That
anyway,
top, so.
it's too expensive for our use.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do love it, but we'll figure something out.
all
Yeah, and
righty.
I was one of the 3 or 4 FileMaker experts when I was still working at
Oh, DNB.
DMV, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it pretty
Well,
well
now, why
that
didn't
time.
my second page come through?
I don't
Um,
know. I
What
didn't.
what does FileMaker what's its purpose? I've never used
It's a
it.
It's a
database
database. Yeah.
application.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah.
And it's a lot better than the Microsoft, whatever that one is, Access or
Yes.
Oh, Excel?
no, not Excel.
Oh,
I
Access.
think
I
it-
don't know Access.
Yeah, I took a class on it once and it was awful.
And Apple doesn't
FileMaker
have
was-
Apple doesn't have something for that void, huh?
It used to be an Apple product, but they split off, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One
Right.
time it was Claris.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
was
Which was
a-
Class was
it's
an Apple
Claris again,
offshoot.
Bob.
yeah, an Apple subsidiary.
And it became which
There it
one?
is, man.
FileMaker.
Yeah,
It-
FileMaker.
FileMaker, but
there it is.
There it is. Yeah.
Apple, about 2 years ago, Apple split off Claris again. And so it's again Claris FileMaker.
Holy crap. Wow. Huh.
They're a subsidiary, but
So that wraps it up there,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Good job. All your
Yeah.
thank you for all your
supplies.
we
Again,
got,
just
we
threw
got
in
a little bit
10%
more on the
increase.
second page.
Yeah, the
See-
second
oops,
page should
sorry
be
about
up.
that.
I found it. One line item supply. One of these days I'll get this on one page. Supplies, the cost has been going down, but I threw in a 10% increase over what we've
Sure.
incurred so far. And so what that wraps up now, admittedly, there's some changes we're going to make. I'm going to make a changes to bank fees. That's going to go to 150. The postage and freight will go to 459. So that projected deficit of basically 2,800 is going to increase,
Right.
but it's not huge. But that, and we still have a lot of open questions, WITs, and
Oh, the new payment.
and then whatever the new system will incur.
Costs.
But we won't know that probably by the time we approve this. So anyway, there it is in a nutshell. And I very much appreciate
Thank you very much,
your
Lisa.
Oh,
Yep.
God,
participation.
Lisa.
A lot of
Thanks
work.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah.
I
Any
I had
further?
wanted to get it out earlier. It didn't happen.
Hey,
And that's why I did the methodology, because I didn't think it was fair
Yeah.
to
Yeah, it explained everything really well,
Yeah.
and it kind of gave us an insight into your thinking, and very logical. Good job.
thank you.
fabulous.
Thank you. So
And for Bob, welcome to retirement again.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will show up every so often as a member in the audience and
Yeah.
Oh
enjoy
my
Yeah.
the
goodness, that could
presentation.
make me
Hope so.
nervous.
You're always welcome.
And Elaine, welcome. I mean, now you have a real good sense of this process.
Yes.
And I know I appreciate you coming to this meeting, even though you're not technically on the board right now. Because I
We're not
remember
voting
when I
on
was,
anything anyway,
it's,
so.
yeah,
yeah, it's just hard to learn all this stuff. And so it's nice to,
Yeah, every organization is unique and
Yeah. Yeah.
and this is not a 501c3, which is my nonprofit experience is all in 501c3, except for a homeowners association, which is I don't even remember what a C, whatever it is. But
Aren't
anyway,
those
so
usually fours or fives? One or the
Yeah.
other?
yep. And we are 4, 5, what are
Seven.
we?
4 or
7?
5, I'm not sure.
No, we're 7.
Or 7?
We're
501
sevens.
C 503 C7, 501 C7.
And
It's a
Elaine, I
social
was
group. It's
president of the HOA where I live for several years, and I don't remember.
Yeah. Yep. Just know
I'll-
that donations are not tax deductible to
correct.
organizations like
Yeah,
ours.
none of this. All I know is that I only have to file postcards with IRS and Franchise Tax Board and
Oh,
let
cool.
the Secretary of State know every other year. Yeah, we're still here. We're hanging on.
Here's our money.
That's the end of it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all you do,
And,
Lisa.
you know,
And Al too,
another
and
neat
everybody.
thing is for the first time, I've been on the board forever.
Yep.
This first time we've had 3 ladies at the same time.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean, come next month.
Great, yeah.
Although
Are there bylaws? Do you require bylaws for 501c7?
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
bylaws.
we
we have
have bylaws.
bylaws.
I should
Yeah.
I should probably look at those at some point. Can
Yeah,
someone?
either Bob or myself, one of us ought to. Do you want to email copies to her, Bob?
If I can find them, I will. If
Well,
not,
I know-
I'll let you know.
I'll tell you what, I know exactly where my copies are.
You're
I'll send
on.
them to her.
Or should we post it on our website?
Well, Elaine, we have both bylaws and then we have an operations guide.
Right.
Bylaws say the operations guide is how we do things. So I'll send you both.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the
Right.
bylaws still contain all of the information when products were being sold and
Yeah.
taxes, sales tax had to be remitted.
Yeah, and we were an ISP, internet service provider at
Correct.
one point,
Correct.
and
Right.
club over 40 years, the club's gone through, a lot of changes. At one point, we were 1,200 members, I believe, when we were
Mm-hmm.
providing internet service and stuff. And early on, so it
Correct.
was kind of a different creature. But time moves on, compute. Everyone there's a greater degree of computer literacy out there, and folks don't really. There's a generation of people who never knew that there was uh, wasn't an internet, and this club was around before there was internet, as we see it now, as we use it now.
Mhm.
And I look at an
So,
old dial phone and say, what is that?
what is that? Or old modem coupler. You put the old handset on the coupling machine, and it's this 300 baud job that is just glacially slow. No graphics, all text based. Green screen, 80 column cards. Those of us who had Apple IIe's back in forever ago. It's been a long road.
Of course, people's expectations have changed a
Oh
whole
yeah.
lot.
Oh yeah.
We were all happy with 300 baud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thought we had the world by the tail when we got 1200.
Yeah. Yeah. Or to 2,400. Ooh.
Yeah.
US Robotics. I had one of
Hey,
those.
you were just excited when you got down to the last 5 minutes of downloading something and it actually kept downloading. It didn't
Yeah.
go, oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you've been thrown off. You'll have to start again.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
kind of, I saw something on Facebook the other day where somebody said their kid said, gosh, life is so hard and with doing just routine things. And the dad said, here, fine, give me your phone for a week. And he goes, let me give you the tools you need. And he gave him a phone book and and
a library
some
card,
library card, a map, the stuff
pencil and paper.
yeah, pencil and paper, the stuff that a dictionary and encyclopedia and said, here's your Google
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
Go write a report.
yeah.
Longhand
Yeah, we all did
And
that
then go
one.
home and type it on a typewriter.
on a typewriter. No
No
word
mistake.
processing.
No
Yeah.
mistake.
White out.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, you could get a teacher to accept whiteout. Wow.
Oh no.
We didn't all go to Catholic school there, Lisa.
Okay,
Hey, Mary,
that's right.
remember when you had a busy, you're trying to call somebody
Oh,
Yeah.
and they're
busy
busy?
signal.
Oh
So you
yeah.
have to do this again and again and again.
Oh, and party lines, which I know
Oh.
we had a party line at home.
Oh
One
yeah.
of the great scenes from a very old movie, In and Out,
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah.
is Kevin Kline. There's a scene where you've got an actor and his girlfriend, his model girlfriend, and they're in a small town, small inn, motel. And he says, I'm taking off, I'm doing this. She says, well, I'm going to call my agent. She goes in and it's a rotary phone on the desk. And she's punching where the holes are instead of.
Oh, that's funny.
She's like, I can't make a phone call because no cell service. That was the other thing. No cell service in the area. So
Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah,
funny.
how to make a phone call on an old style
And
carbon.
Al, I love that. Love your background. That is
Yes.
I'll send it to you if you want it.
sure.
Cool. Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a whole bunch of these hanging around that I just fabbed up for backgrounds for different holiday occasions and stuff.
Well, I think
You know.
green is my color, so I'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now,
It-
when I
if-
put that up, when I put it in as a background, it's reversed, right?
Yeah, there's a little in Zoom when you go to the settings and then video effects, I believe.
Yeah.
There's a little toggle that allows you to reverse the image,
Okay.
and Thomas has struggled with it a bit in the past, and it just
That's about the point I always give up. It's like, where am I? This is not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm seeing it backwards, but everybody else is seeing it the right way. And so
Lisa, we'll set up a Zoom meeting and check each other's.
yeah, I need a tutorial.
All righty.
Hey, well,
Have we come to
can't
the end of the meeting
all.
here?
Yes,
I think we have. Does anyone have anything else?
See,
Seeing
is,
none,
Oh,
I will take a motion. Does it take a motion to close?
Nope,
this
we just
boy?
need
Oh,
to
we don't
leave.
need
We
one.
go. See ya.
I think we just click things.
Have a nice
right.
holiday,
Everybody-
Yeah, have a
everybody.
nice holiday,
Everybody,
everybody.
happy
We'll see you next week. For
Stay
all those
safe,
who
stay
show up,
warm.
Yep.
stay warm, stay dry.
Congrats if you see
Yes.
the sun between now and then.
Stay safe. Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
your own sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bye, folks.
All right,
Bye.
ciao,
Take care,
ciao.
gang.
Holidays.
Good to
Oh,
see you
hey,
again.
Al, before you
Yo.
leave,
Yeah.
have you noticed on our Facebook site that something called MacNexus AI is invading us?
Yeah, that's it's nothing that I think Facebook's implemented this crap, and I mean, I suppose they're probably making it just to encourage more engagement, just their latest tool to do that, and I kind of find it annoying, but
Well, me
you
too,
know,
but
people sometimes think they're talking to another person, they're just talking to a bot, and I think before I realized what it was, I think I wasn't even responding to it. And someone pointed out that, you're talking to a bot, so
well, should we allow it?
I'm not sure. Do we have any choice? Do we? I mean, do
I
they,
don't know. I see. That's why I was asking you about it. See if you noticed and looked into
yeah,
it.
well, I haven't researched it, Bob, but I have noticed that it pops up, and I just assumed it was Facebook's mechanism to encourage engagement in the site and drive traffic, and
I don't know. Well, we can both look
yeah,
and we
take a
can
look at it, and
talk about it another time. Okay.
if it encourages people to pose questions or engage, I don't have any inherent objection to it. I just hope that people would be more organic. If they have a problem,
Yeah.
post whatever, and see what we
Yeah,
can
Thomas,
do.
the two of us are the co-admins on Facebook. So
On Facebook, and they
Me?
have this.
I'm
I'm
not.
sorry. No. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
No.
confused. I mean, I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not an
just
admin on
just
Facebook.
Bob and I.
Yeah.
And they instituted this thing where I think it's Facebook's AI bot, chat bot, and it throws stuff out there, presumably to encourage engagement, and I don't know if it's something that we have control over as admins. Um, so it's something we can look at. I mean, if it causes people to engage, I suppose that's okay. But it's really,
yeah, keep an eye on it for the
yeah,
moment.
yeah, it's all designed really to,
Figure out what it
get your
is.
eyeballs on advertisement, like
Okay.
everything else. All right, buddy. You guys
Talk
take
to you
care.
guys later.
All
Yeah.
right. Talk to you
Talk
later.
soon. Take care, buddy.